Hello everybody, and welcome to the Grunt League 2025 final. The grand final between MichaelJ and Amne7ia will start in about 1 hour. We chose this time to kind of appetize the match a bit. So hello everybody who's already in chat with me. We did plan to make a commentary for this exhibition match, but we sort of have a situation where we are on a Monday, on a holiday, and the two people that could commentate, including me and Borealis, played this match. So, yeah, I'll have you just sit around, watch a bit of classic Hogs. The guys are preparing themselves for the final, and yeah, I wish you all to have some fun with this, and I'll see you when we get to it. Yeah, short intermission again for me. This match was played to complete 3 maps. There was no best of 3 rules, so even if we will go to a 2-0, we will play the 3rd map. So yeah, have fun, guys. Thus concludes map 1. We will now have commentary coming in from Michael, who will actually compete later on. He just can't stop himself and wants to join in on this commentary. And yeah, I will guide him here, Fox as well, and I can see they're already there. I will just be hopping in. And hello guys, you are live on television something.
Okay, hello.
Hello, television people.
Yes, Michael and Fox will continue commentating this this matchup between me and Borealis.
Yeah, before we start, we could use to...
Oh yeah, you
see
should
the thing,
see the match, right? That makes sense. And
yeah, probably.
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, the final match for Borealis as current champ of Grunt League. And yeah, you guys watched
And Niclas, current champ of Hogs League.
Yeah, indeed. With an old intro and going into map 2, I will now leave you to it. We will go to Hedge Maze, so have fun commentating, boys.
Right.
Yep.
Thank you. So, we are going into Hedge Maze. We have no idea what kinds of lineups the guys picked, because it's very spontaneous commentary, but...
Yeah, I got here with very short notice, so I don't know anything what's going on here. I don't know if there is any special rules or anything.
Probably not. It's just a good old-fashioned exhibition between two guys. We see Borealis in the light blue shirt and Niclas starting his gray team. And yeah, that's a restart because Borealis was starting out first on pitch invasion. Oh, what do you think of hedgerow warfare when it comes to this map, Fox?
I mean, this map it's just worse Hedge Maze if you ask me.
It is a completely different hedge maze. I mean, there is a maze-like design to this one as well, It's that Hedge Maze is more flat, let's say.
Yeah, so, but I don't know. I have never liked this map much, really.
Oh, yeah, I'm quite a strong hater of that map as well, but that's a nice 84 for Niclas, right off the
Indeed,
bat.
very, very good first turn.
So,
Okay, that's gonna have to be kind of... Wait, can he even...
no, I think he's just going for the health crate to deny them from being picked up. And that's probably gonna be just a body block and a mortar. Not even a body block, it seems.
Indeed.
The range seems nice, maybe a bit over. A lot over.
I
Never
heard the
mind.
clean. It was not close enough. So, if Niclas can grab both of the artilleries, then that's not gonna be fun for Borealis.
Yeah, definitely. Which, I mean, he needs to travel to a completely different...
No,
Oh,
not
never
really.
mind. He's just... Yeah.
He just wanted to grab the health.
Yeah, with a clever... you know, how do you call them? Skips. He managed to get to the health crate and into the artillery. And let's see, this long-range shot looks very
Nice
good.
one. But yeah, that's definitely the reason why I would always pick a paratrooper or two first on this map. You definitely don't want to give up artilleries.
Yeah. Then again, we're not aware of the map pool that these guys are playing. We know that they have played on Pitch Invasion. Right now they're playing on Hedge Warfare, but I have no clue what kind of other maps they have been playing. So that probably is the reason why Borealis picked these kinds of lineups. And that's a lot over.
So, just to make sure, this game is something pre-recorded, right?
Yep, this is a pre-recorded footage.
Okay, that makes sense. Then I was a bit confused, like what's going on, since I didn't have time to prepare at all. So
No,
I
it's just a video.
yeah, I was thinking if the players are playing right now, how does the thing actually work? But okay. Then.
No, I don't think it would have worked because Niclas is currently hosting the whole thing, the finale.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was thinking about.
I
like,
doubt
what
it would work.
going on. But yeah, anyways.
Yep. So Borealis landed with his scout next to the artillery, which is not exactly a place you want to be very
I mean,
near.
it depends on the guy on the artillery. Normally, I would just go there, hide, stop the artillery from turning and such. But since there is paratrooper inside, it's not the best idea. He's gonna just one jetpack and deal extra damage.
That's exactly the one with the one. I mean, he could jetpack easily, bunch them up, and probably hit them with a pretty devastating F-rain.
Possibly.
Anyway, I'm very happy that I was not playing this map throughout the whole Grunt League journey, so I'm very happy for that. But then again, I think it's one of the maps that got pulled out.
Possibly, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I might be just talking out of my, behind.
Yeah, I have not been following the rules that closely since I have been kind of busy and I have not had that much interaction with this year's Grunt League, so...
Yeah. This year's Grunt League was quite a journey, a roller coaster for all of the players, and now it's coming to a close. But it seems that Borealis is in quite a bit of a disadvantage over here, mainly because of the
Yeah,
lineup that he picked as well.
Yeah, just based on that he lost both artilleries, that's pretty much game decided on this map.
I feel like that should have been at least the 50 because the trajectory of that shrapnel was very nice.
Well, I would never trust the shrapnel. The shot might look perfect, but it might be not that much damage anyway, so it is what it is.
I mean, true that, but then again, both Niclas and Borealis are massive fans of shrapnel grenades, so...
Yeah, true. And I definitely approve use this time, since for a gunner it's definitely the best thing to do. Not useful right now it seems, but still.
I mean, the position from which he threw the nade was a little scuffed, to say the least, but yeah, I guess he just felt like that position was better to keep himself sandwiched between Borealis's pigs.
Not the easiest throw, but since Paratrooper is already poisoned, it's not that dangerous either.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah, that's
nope.
nothing.
Funny that the nade was still traveling like if it was a roller grenade. Insane range on those poison shells. It's incredible how much distance those things actually cover and the range that you can get poison from.
Indeed, I think it's about the same range than bazooka deals any damage. Like even if it would deal the minimum amount of damage, that shell poisons basically from that range.
Yeah, it doesn't show the shockwave or the blast radius of the bazooka particles or any smoke particles other than the trajectory itself. So I guess that's just through the limitation of how the devs were making the game or programming it. That's
I guess that is actually possible, yeah. There is the scout that's slightly closer.
would be a possible shot. Ooh, but yeah, that needs a little bit more power to that.
Oh, that,
Oh
yeah,
no!
that looked dangerous from the start.
That was a very, very, very hasty turn from Borealis, and it really bit him. Seems like Niclas is just playing with his shrapnels. That was
Indeed.
definitely a 50.
Okay, why would you go to that crate now?
I mean, it isn't... Oh, never mind. I thought it
Yeah,
was the airburst, but no.
Yeah, it was definitely not worth picking up.
Yeah, this is the crate that he wanted to go for, I believe. He probably wanted to...
I mean, he had enough time to grab the crate and kamikaze, so that's nice.
I mean, yes, but I believe he wanted to play it a little differently.
Nah, I think that was the plan. He just went for the wrong crate initially.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be another very simple poison from Niclas onto Borealis' scout. And I believe all of Borealis' pigs are now being poisoned, except that paratrooper. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I was semi just paying attention and yapping at the same time.
I'm not sure why he wants to get over there. Like, yeah, it makes the shrapnel a little bit easier, but it's not that important to be close.
Yeah, and also the downhill is not making it easier.
Yeah.
my practice matches or any matches with Borealis, I noticed that he's a big fan of shrapnels where he's throwing them from a much lower position. So like if somebody is standing on a building or on a pillar or something like that, he absolutely loves those kinds of shrapnels.
I mean, if you can make them work, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and he's scary consistent with those kinds of shrapnels as well.
But yeah, the artilleries are definitely too much. I don't see how Borealis could win this.
Yeah, he doesn't exactly have any answers or has not even done any attempts to even try and destroy them.
I mean, you shouldn't really. If there is any other targets, you should not waste your turns damaging the vehicles or buildings or anything like that, because then you are not dealing damage to the peaks and game might end with, yeah, maybe artillery is destroyed, but all of the peaks full HP, and that wouldn't help you much either.
I mean, that is quite true, but then again, there's that situation where...
Yeah, but if you just stay far away enough, artilleries cannot do anything when their long-range shells run out.
That is true. The problem is that Oh.
Yeah, that does not help either.
Yeah, not checking for the blimps is not a great thing. But what I was gonna say is that Borealis is struggling quite a bit to even deal with Niclas's pigs that are outside of the artillery. As you can see that all of those pigs are still alive and relatively healthy.
Yeah, true.
Nice shot. I think it should have been more damage. I don't know, it feels kind of...
I think he was aiming for the paratrooper, since the paratrooper would have hit from the perfect hit.
Whoever he was aiming for, I think he should have gotten more damage out of that. Oh, it seems that Borealis is gonna deny his sapper with this shot.
Indeed, it kind of feels a little bit too soon, but it had to be done.
Oh. Looks good. Yeah, 50, but on the wrong target.
Indeed.
But still a very nice shot, nonetheless.
Indeed.
If Niclas wants to go for a perfect score, he definitely needs to get those guys off. Oh!
I mean,
that was not worth it.
I mean, it kind of was. This guy cannot skip anymore. Although he did lose a turn doing that, so... I don't know.
I mean, he lost more health than he gained. That's the problem.
That doesn't really matter if the pig is poisoned. As long as the poison is dealt with, that's good enough.
True, I guess. You are indeed telling wise things. Unlimited game 1, yes, we have missed map 1 of the commentary, I guess. There was no commentary to that, but other than that, we are still trying our best to commentate this match as best as we can. Simple 50, but yeah.
Yeah, better than 30.
Mm-hmm. So that leaves Borealis only with his gunner, and now a very close to skip range paratrooper. That's poisoned as well.
Is paratrooper going?
I think he's trying to hoard as much weaponry as... Oh, never mind.
I mean, yeah, that works.
I think Borealis just noticed that there might not be a way to get through this one.
That pick was essentially on skip range, so...
Yeah. Ooh, a little bit of an overshot, but still. It's quite a hard position to hit. And not saying that as well. The artillery's firing arc is very, very hard to judge if you're not practicing with it.
Indeed. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna even reach.
Yeah, sadly. Well, this gunner is desperately trying to grip to any hope to win this match, but
Imagine if the game stalls now. Basically, gunner getting outside of artillery range kills the only pick that is not in artillery.
I mean, it could work, but then again, he needs to face a full health paratrooper and a gunner as well inside of those artilleries.
Yeah, that's true.
And the main problem is that even if he tried, this gunner is still alive and can still take away the HP and movement from Borealis' gunner. Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
why?
I guess he just wants to do what I said, just take away his movement. So when he eventually goes out of the artilleries, he's not a threat that can get inside.
Okay.
And again, that is a very, very hard position to hit anything.
I think what he should have done actually would have been closer to the artillery. I think one of the artillery still has the poison shell left. Go close to that artillery.
I think so, yeah. It's the artillery on the right now.
Indeed.
That's
If
the one
Niclas
where
would have-
the...
Okay, the game is over now. But yeah, if Niclas would have been next to that artillery, basically that would have prevented body blocking.
Well, and I guess this makes the score 2-0 for Niclas, and we'll be moving into map number 3, which is gonna be our mystery map, because again, we have no idea what maps they were playing, so fun. I'm not gonna say that the hedge roll warfare was fast or slow. It was just hedge roll warfare.
Yeah,
there can't be anything said about that.
Yeah, that map is always semi-slow.
Anyway, we're moving into map number 3, where both of the guys picked the Medgren combo. And this seems like it's gonna be a map that's very accommodating to that. And Borealis is gonna have to start first over here. So let's see, our mystery map number 3 is Pork Chop Temple. Oh? Oh, I think they went with a rule where on the third map, it's whoever starts first goes.
Actually, it's just the best of 3. We just played all 3 maps. It's this is just the last map.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's quite customary to play usually best of 3 exhibitions, but yeah. Never mind. We got your hopes up.
I mean, we didn't really know what was going on, so
yeah,
it is what it is.
But yeah, after this map, also we have no music, because first of all, file number 3 has no music, and
I'll get on it.
also Mr. Niclas was probably not recording with a music file looping. But we're gonna get some music going on the stream at least, so you can be entertained. Right?
Yes.
Are you not entertained? Yeah, so after this map, we shall be moving into the final, which is the actual best of 5 that we're gonna have to play.
That it is indeed.
It seems that this is gonna be a very... Oh!
So, what is the commentator situation in the final? Is there, like, who's gonna commentate? Okay, we'll just
I don't know. I'm actually not sure. I believe Niclas is gonna be one of the commentators, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
never mind. But I'm seeing the Discord messages pop up that there's gonna be ADB and Niclas doing the commentary. So, I mean, you can do a 4-way commentary: Niclas, ADB, Fox, and Borealis as well.
I think 2 commentators is optimal. 3 can work at times, but 4 is definitely too much.
Hey, never say too much. But yeah, some very interesting turns from both of the players. Borealis is kind of lacking with the damage he's dealing. But then again, I guess that works for now. For the time being. Orderly is gonna get hit with a lot of damage, staying on 40.
Okay, I don't remember the lineup, so not sure if the medic can be dealt with in time, but most likely, yeah.
Probably. Niclas does still have a Sapper as his last pick, I believe, and Borealis went with a more standardized lineup, where I believe it was the bread and butter, just Medgren, Para, Sapper, and Scout Blast.
Okay, Borealis definitely has to deal with the medic now.
Yeah, he needs to either kill it or set him up for a poison skip.
I guess not then.
Oh, this... Oh. That was quite a bit of damage. But probably hit his own pig as well by a nice blast.
Yeah, but I think he definitely didn't hit his own pig by that much damage, so that's
I think he got just the 30. Not sure. But since the camera didn't pan to that pig, and also there was that huge momentum that the Grenadier received, I think it was a 70. At least that's what I think. Oh, that's...
Why? That's not gonna work. I mean, I guess there is still more time to do it. So.
I mean, yeah.
I guess he wanted to use the machine gun, but his own medic was on the way. Maybe? I don't know.
Perhaps. He didn't want to hit him because, of course, Niclas's medic is on 40 only. So that would mean certain death if he hit him. This needs to be a 50. It is a 45 and sadly not a kill. Meaning that in theory he could just heal and knife, I think.
Indeed.
Or I
This
guess
is
he ran
probably
out of time.
Yeah, this is probably the last turn of this medic anyway, so it kind of feels like a waste, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he outlived his usefulness. He managed to tank a lot of damage and absolutely hold off Borealis's medic.
So this Grenadier is getting one more turn. That's definitely something.
If not more, because he's on 5 HP, and depending on which position he decides to place him, he could still have more turns on his account.
I'm slightly confused by these grenades. I guess he wants the picks up, but
Yeah, he probably wanted to launch him through the to the other side, giving us a nice over the hedge reference for those who know.
Interesting call, body blocking the medic.
That was a very nice cluster. I can't even lie, that was a very, very nice cluster. But, oh, he set his own medic for a skip as well. Meanwhile, landing in the box, picking up the 50 and... Oh boy, this paratrooper is a menace.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that was pretty good turn overall. Aiming bazooka from that, like with that time, would have been dangerous from the box. You have to be very careful how you shoot, or you might end up hitting yourself.
Yeah, and he also managed to scrape his medic just enough to not be in any kind of poison danger. So yeah, I think Borealis is just gonna finish off the Gren over here because he's a very dangerous pick to be left alive.
He would have done this to the medic as well, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which way he does it.
Yeah, but if he does it this kind of way, he might have a... Oh. I am very, very surprised that was a 40.
Indeed. But yeah, I guess there is still plenty of time to deal with the medic anyway, so...
Yeah, he has one more turn to do so, and... Whoa. Funny thing that I noticed that only one of the mines, I think, got collected.
Possibly.
Or am I tripping?
I have no idea.
But yeah, this para is gonna go into a NASA program, fly a little bit. Good 50. Oh, a little bit of an unlucky bounce for the bunch up, but yeah, I feel like we probably know where this is going. And Borealis is just going for the good old knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, it would have been the best way to let medic have one more turn here.
Yeah. Also, we just got the confirmation that... Oh!
He actually succeeded. That is not easy trick to do. I have tried it plenty of times, but I have never succeeded.
I have not even seen a consistent-ish setup to even achieve something like that.
Indeed. Oh!
Oh my.
One more turn.
Oh my, what a bunch up.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay,
that
is just... Oh, do I hear a sumo?
Yeah, I was just about to say, is he gonna just kamikaze his whole team with one shot?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a bomba. Oof. And there goes that guy, this guy. I can't forget about this guy. Well, Niclas is taking over this exhibition 3-0, no problems, no sweat, and a very, very healthy team.
Yeah, it was very unique way to decide the game.
Yeah, that bunch up was just devastating, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? GG to Niclas, and yeah, thanks for this small appetizer between the main event.
Indeed, and I guess you have to go prepare.
Yeah, I will now go and try to quickly prepare everything so we don't have to prolong this any longer than it's necessary.
Yeah, thank you guys for. Oh my god, this is was not supposed to be in. Thank you guys for jumping in so random, so quickly, and yeah, we will be back with the grand final.
Yeah.
It will take some preparation. I'm gonna estimate like 15 to 20 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe even 10. Depends.
Go get a drink, guys. Take your toilet breaks. And
yeah, make some popcorn, go grab some soft soda or drinks, and yeah.
Yeah, we will see you when we are ready. So see you there. So we are back in the final of the real final. And joining me is ADB.
The grand final, as we call it. Thank you. How is it going, everybody?
So you still can't see the commentary booth plugin, but we'll get that fixed as soon as possible. And yeah we are going to
and also people are pointing out, well, Michael has pointed out the purple stripe on Amne7ia.
Yes, of course.
Purple.
I was just looking that up.
Yeah, this is a final between two red players, so of course that means that one of them has to change their color for the final, but Amne7ia has gladly took that upon himself to change to purple. It's interesting because they've already played in this Grunt League. It was the very first match for both, and in that case Amne7ia had changed to yellow. So yeah, that's interesting. On that note, if you want to show the thing when we are into the map loading,
we will,
because this is not the first time that we have a final between two players. Oh, you were yellow. Okay, thank you, Michael. Don't stream snipe though. It's not the first time that we had a final between two players that Harold already played during the group, the first stage, I guess.
Yeah.
It's actually incredibly common to have that. Like, we had that 3 or 4 times out of 5 Grunt Leagues, which is kind of incredible.
Okay. But all facts aside, let's focus on the first map. We are going to Chill Hill. Michael is pulling 2 Paras, a Sapper, a Gunner, and a Scout. And as you will see, Amne7ia is going to rely heavily on the crates. He's pulling double Para and 3 Gunners. So this map is
it's
pretty known to have good crates. So we can see what he's trying here.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to me that considering that they have... first of all, this is the best for the first best of 5 for both.
Oh yeah,
because of course. It's the first time they get the Grunt League final. Once you get to the Grunt League final, you're qualified for Middle League anyway, so it's not like they were here last year. But this is a best of 5 where they have a couple of more close range maps, so that means that the most important picks usually would go there. But Amne7ia is having an interesting approach in going just full Para and Gunners for Chill Hill. We've seen that on other maps, but never here, I feel like.
Yeah, Chill Hill, as I said before, the crates that drop in later on are all high explosive. You definitely want to make use of those, and as you can see, very unusual, but it is a valid strategy, going for the opposite tank artillery, even though nobody's in there.
Yeah, because it just takes it out of Michael's hands, and Michael can, well, let's not say easily retaliate because he's on the other side of the map, but he will have to retaliate by collecting the F-Rain airstrike that is dropping on turn 2. He got very unlucky with the spawn. He's probably gonna have to use 2 jetpacks to secure that.
Yeah, and the time's still very short. He will have to do it very fast now.
Yeah, and also have to place it carefully. You don't want to put him in the dead center.
Oh, that's not...
like he just did. Yep.
I think the artillery will be left with about 100 HP, maybe 75, maybe 125.
Let's see. It could be touched by one of the other flames.
Yeah.
Yes, that which did. So I think it's probably in 1-shot range. Ooh. And he also got an extra 25 on one of Amne7ia's picks, so...
yeah, you'll take that.
So my guess would be that the artillery is on either 50 or 25. But, yeah, anyway. The biggest problem from Amne7ia, though, is that he will not have a lot of damage potential, if you will, with the others. Yeah, you can hit a 50 with the Gunners, but... What a star, remember this is only Grunt League. Yes, on that note, that's correct. We saw what kind of level top league players have. I mean, Niclas showed that perfectly. He's the top league champion anyway. So, and Borealis is an almost top league player, so he's also very good. But yeah, Grunt League, as it's always the case, it's the level is raising for all devils. So
Yeah, the last year Grunt League Borealis of course won. Oh, do we have a desync? No.
oh.
Was that self-damage? It feels like
Yes,
it, right?
it was self-damage 100%. I think he was pretty clumsy with the movement there.
Yeah.
But he managed to fire it out. It's important.
Yeah, it's obvious he didn't want to position himself as closely to the scout. It would have just taken Amne7ia one turn, and the group up would have lasted like 2 whole turns. So the struggle is understandable. And yeah, back where we were about.
At least I'm pretty sure it was self-damage. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't hear the pig. But
yeah, I could hear some.
Close enough.
I could hear some sliding. It's still a rocket launcher, so it's gonna be about like what 20 maybe. It's not like a TNT.
Yeah, the rocket launcher has a very weird range.
Ooh, and a nice double hit here.
Wait, was it? Oh, it was a double hit. Okay.
Yeah, it was 25 on the scout and clean 46 on the gunner.
Yeah, I didn't notice the bunch up at all. So.
Yeah, with first turn.
So it looks like.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
With first turn, Amne7ia brings all he can to the table. It's still in the artillery. I don't think we've gotten a peek at the HP yet, but I assume it's gonna be like 75, and a shrapnel could solve that issue right now.
Looks like we won't get a chance ever if Michael hits the shot that looks a little short, but no, it's perfect.
We'll never know. Could have been 100, could have been 75. Something like that.
He did not take the 20, which is bad for Michael. It is interesting to me that Amne7ia is going like full-blown, I want the scout out of the game immediately.
Yeah, I mean, there's no medic to heal any poison. So it's always a gimmick. I can understand. Like scout.
That's tough though, because he's got his pig next to it, so he can't kill him. So the scout will get a turn.
Yeah, and he'll just focus damage here, distributing damage evenly.
Health crate is also still there. Now, okay, no, never mind. He doesn't have a turn yet.
Yeah,
there's still one more pig for Michael.
The scout is last, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, he was last. I just miscounted the turns. I wonder if Amne7ia will still go for him, because I mean the pig, the bunch up the body block is still there unless that guy is moving, and Amne7ia is positioning his pigs in a very dangerous way, as a result of like going all out on that scout. So I don't know. It could be risky. Could be given a chance to Michael.
Yeah, the group up there, of course, a prime target for a double poison or maybe even a high explosive. I believe there's still one lying about there now.
And you gotta be careful where you position yourself in this map, because you might not look like you're in 1 TNT range of going into the minefield, but you sometimes are.
Ooh, yeah, time's ticking.
Yeah, he thought about going for the scout. I think that's why he was going with the flamethrower pickup.
Yeah, but in turn he brings this guy closer to the other bunch up. 17 on the scout.
Yeah. So, what would you do if you were Michael here? Because you could get a double poison on these 2 gunners, which would be good.
Yeah. It's probably the best idea, and you can even hit them again after the fact. And I believe the medicine ball is in possession by Michael.
Yes, Michael collected it with his sapper.
Oh, and it's very clean, very good.
Yeah.
So head bar.
Yeah, I have to point out that Amne7ia did a very good move in trying to make it harder for Michael by placing that gunner there with the bazooka the previous turn, but Michael nailed it.
Very fast with his releases, Amne7ia.
Yeah.
Don't want one of those kicking you on the back.
Yeah, and I think this could be a minefield slide.
Let's see, it looks good. It looks
Yep,
very good.
100%. He's dead.
Okay, well, let's go to worry about. First blood has been drawn.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Michael could do the same thing to that para. And he should, because that para is now loaded. He has 4 jetpacks.
Yeah, he's got a... Oh, no, you don't... I think this is the guy that is already hit a bunch. I mean, this puts some damage away, of course, but... Yeah.
The issue is positioning. There's no way to... Oh, he wants to make him skip.
Oh my god. Oh,
Does he?
okay.
No, it's not even close, though. Because...
Oh, that's
Amnesia
so
should have
unlucky. Oh my god. I think he wanted to all of them stay together, so Amnesia was bound to hit his own guy that was still on high HP. But this is not helping him.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have jetpacks. I didn't know that.
Yeah, this guy was
Because I was like,
all out.
if this this guy is next, he's got jetpack. He can easily clean that 4 HP guy. But nope. That was a good move from Michael in the end.
Ooh, that's some self-damage to himself, I think, as well. Like the guy that shot... No, never mind.
Yeah, but he did kill the scout, so it is good.
Yeah, Scout's out. This poison guy is out. Some self-damage here and there, but... The health bar wasn't lying before. Like, Amnesia's got the lead. And let's see what Michael will do in response of that. He can go for this guy.
Yeah, he's going for him. I think we're seeing a very good match in terms of... you know, making a move and having a trade-off to your opponent so far. He is not going for that guy, but that my point still stands.
Yeah, grouping them up. Oh no. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, go for him. Might as well.
Big damage.
Oh, what was that crate?
It
Oh,
was
the scout dropped it.
Yeah, I think it... No, actually, it's a gunner that dropped it. Probably high explosive in that case. So... Gets rid of one of those for...
Let's see. I think if Michael can still take advantage of that paratrooper, which is very much killable, I think this match is still very open. Yeah, I don't like this move.
Yeah, just get
Amnesia's figure. Yeah, might as well not hit your own pig. You took a lot of self damage already. I think Amnesia is struggling a little bit with his choices, but again, this is a very complicated match so far. I don't blame the players for making mistakes.
Yeah, it's very again, blow to blow. Everybody's doing good damage on their turns. Amnesia had the fortune of going first, and now we are getting into that final sequence. We still have a poison pig on Amnesia's side, and Michael needs to use that for as much as he can.
Yeah, but he's doing it now. I think that guy just took his turn.
Yeah, the
I
group
mean, a 51 in this situation is pretty good for Michael, because he's on 23. That's easily skippable when it's his turn.
Yeah.
If he had hit a 60, that would have been much more troublesome.
Let's see, this guy's still full HP. You have the poisoned guy down there, and 15 HP para, and I believe we will see the para that is on top of the hill still take his turn so he can get away safely. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for Michael right now on this map.
Let's see, so Amnesia is taking out his own pig. The guy is still alive, though. He didn't take too much damage, 35. But that does do the trick for Amnesia, because this guy is now on 1 turn to kill range.
Swords. It's a 3v3 situation.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I would consider a mistake is not picking up on the para position. He killed your stapper. He is also in danger now, but he's moving now, so...
Yeah. There were at least like 1 or 2 turns where this guy should have been more of a focus.
Yeah,
this guy is very...
You had many turns to do it, and if you did, now the game would be open. It would be very... maybe even.
Yeah, this guy is closing up now. He has, I think, 4 jetpacks left. Had
Yeah, he
4
has a lot.
jetpacks at the start of the turn. Now just get your bum out of the mine zone and you should be good.
He is not completely out of the mine zone, but Michael would need a couple jetpacks to...
Yeah, actually, maybe even a miracle. I think both of the other guys are 1 hit. This guy's on 41. It's just simple math at this point. Ooh, this guy
okay.
has 4 jetpacks. Okay.
Yeah, you need a very, very good turn here. It is possible, I will say.
It's a big slide.
Come on, throw that. You can do it.
Oh, looks good.
It's possible. If he touches a mine, he's dead.
Oh my god, it is. It killed.
Yes!
Wow.
That is gigantic for Michael, because now it's a 1v3.
Yeah, okay, so definitely take care of the guy with the jetpacks. That's the one you want gone as quickly as possible. Maybe even a hedge jump after this 40.
He has to remember who's next, because, you know, yeah, you want to body block him, of course, yes, but...
This might be a
that could
double.
be a double kill.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing for Amne7ia, though, because he's standing next to the pig who would take his next turn if he does.
That would actually ruin this game, and he's... Let's see what happens. Looks like a bit of a double, yeah? Yeah.
He does get the double, so it's all on Michael now. He has 3 jetpacks. The kill is very much possible.
Oh my. And this guy is still fast moving. Yeah, that's his game if he can just play his cards right now.
Yeah, but the pressure is on, so never forget that.
Big slide incoming. Oh, time's running out now.
Just need 1 more jetpack and a bazooka, and even.
Oh no.
Oh, he's going for the scoop. He's
Okay.
going for the scoop. He's a bit lucky.
Yeah, it's in the hands of fate now.
I think 2 mines will be needed.
Oh, that looks very good for him. He will slide back 1 more time.
And
That's game. Wow.
Michael wins.
Okay, that's... Yeah.
I don't know if I want to call that a throw from Amne7ia, because I honestly did not remember that para had 4 jetpacks and also high explosive. That kill, of course, turned the game around, but...
Yeah, he had that one...
Yeah, the positioning wasn't very good there for him.
I'm speechless, man. What a situation.
Yeah, I'm pretty stunned too, because this shows why these kind of like chaotic maps are my absolute favorite. I love when just the map itself makes this kind of comeback possible. The two players make I would say 1 position mistake each overall, and Michael was able to take it home.
Yeah, it was just...
So yeah, we're gonna see you guys after the break for map 2.
Indeed.
Sorry, Niclas, I called.
Yeah, no worries. See you in map 2. we are back on map 2, Hedge Maze, with Michael going first. And this is his lineup. Poison heavy, medics there. And yeah.
I saw that in Amnesia's lineups, he's saving the best for last. He was not gonna play a medic until map 3. The big problem I would say is that we have Upstream as map 4. I don't wanna like go that far ahead, but we know that Michael is going first there, so it feels like this is kinda the map where Amnesia has to turn it around.
Yeah, Amnesia is bringing also 2 scouts and a grenadier. And yeah, we are seeing the grenadier in a sort of MoMA heavy map for...
Yeah, I was trying to think about
couple of
that
times now.
because I remember Hedge Maze has this problem where one player can reach the other as medic first, but the other kind of can't.
And
Oh wait, no, it's
the perfect example here. Like if Amnesia would have gone first, he would not have been able to reach this guy for a clean MoMA.
No, I was not talking about that. He was just lucky with the spawn. A high spawn can also happen to that guy. You see Riki there.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a different thing, but it wasn't correct. My bad.
But yeah, MoMA is not guaranteed on this map, so I understand the Grenadier. It's kind of the same thing I had in mind when I played on the final in Graveyard Shift with the tombs. So yeah, but this time it's a Mogre.
Yeah, I do remember that in your final with Revan last year, you had a lot of MoMA maps, so it was kind of a hard choice where to take it.
Yes, indeed.
It is kind of true with this one too, because we have Edge Maze, then we have what's the name of the third one? Womp Town coming up, and also Upstream in 4th.
I mean, we're bound to have some MoMAs, of course.
Yeah, it all depends on how it plays out with the Grenadier over there. Amnesia has to, in my opinion, try to damage as much as he can the guys that are... Oh my god.
It's very advanced stuff here. He wants to get that health crate.
Yeah, he wants to get that health crates for sure.
Just don't
what I was trying to say? Oh, he needs to damage as much as he can the 2 scouts that are on the same corner as where Michael's medic started in.
You may not like it, but this is peak Hogs for me. It's like, how long did this turn actually take in the end? I want to have like a recap of that, maybe in the comments. Maybe if you're watching this after, you can actually count how long this took. But I think it's like a minute already, almost.
Could be.
But he just went for a body block there with the scout, so interesting to see what the comeback plan is.
I think his objective was just to steal the health crate, to be completely honest.
Yeah. Oh no, that's map order!
Michael, that is the first mistake you should not make. Don't try to emulate your opponent just because he did something.
Oh, now he's taunting. Oh my, I love this. Now it's getting personal here. Okay.
And he's separating the medic.
Now we have a matchup. Okay,
Now we do have a matchup.
Let's not go onto the outside of the map kill here, please. Oh my god.
We would have to rewind. Oh, by the way, did we remind
we
Michael
checked.
to have the autosaver on?
We checked.
Okay, thank you.
A bit of a short time here, and it's not gonna be able to re-enable the body block there.
So, I don't know about that one, because I feel like this is a turn where you could have probably still collected the health crate and shot the bazooka without having to do all that shit.
Probably, yeah. Most of the time, what you want to do is re-enable the body block, so you kind of have a window to damage your opponent's medic or grenadier, and then use the turn skip in the last possible minute, basically, right before his turn.
Yeah. Also, I would definitely go for a poison on the medic now if I was Amnesia.
My God.
He's probably saving
Oh, no.
as much time as he can collecting the crate before he goes for a target, but he won't have enough to go for a medic, I feel. I feel like it would have been better to just leave the crate and take the medic. Because right now, with the body block gone, if you poison the medic, you can set him up so he skips, and then you have your Grenadier turn. And that is massive for Amnesia if that happens.
This is
Oh
peak.
my god, that was ridiculous. That one was just amazing.
I think he's just setting himself up for some crates that are gonna drop him later, right?
No, I think he's just moving.
I mean, that as well, of course, right?
Who's he going for? Oh, the sapper. Okay.
So, that was close, but he got it.
Oof, very close.
And we do still have the trivia, so I'm gonna just
That's a good
pull up,
one, Chris.
Just gonna pull up Michael's trivia now, which is that he just won one game in the last Grunt League, right?
Yeah, he won the very last one with Raven Crown, and this goes to show you how much one Grunt League of difference, one Grunt League makes a difference. Because I remember the first match of Michael. He barely knew how to pick up a bazooka.
Ooh, unfortunate with the bounces here. Maybe a bit too much power there, but tried to go for a double. Was not able to get it, and now we have Amnesia trying to get Grenadier into skip range, I believe, right? He does have a...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I know, I think this is actually the last para of his lineup.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, I was hammering that much on the fact that he should have poisoned the medic in that turn, because he was his last scout.
Yeah, and now he's grouped up in that corner with this other teammate. He will,
Yeah,
however, get a chance to use his Grenadier for one turn.
Are you sure? How much is he on?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. Look where this guy is. But we've seen the...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We've seen some techniques, some might call... whatever. Let's see. I mean, there's no shrapnel here. He's just running out of time.
I think he's on
HP.
80.
Yeah.
So I don't think he can kill him.
Big damage.
Oh.
Oh. But... Okay, body block.
Yeah, body block for sure.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. Okay, that wasn't bad in the end. I mean, he got more than 60 damage.
Yeah, it was something, definitely.
But what pig is a possible target for Amnesia? I mean, anyone. Yeah, okay.
Probably the scouts. Yeah, you just saw how naturally he went into the skipping time skip. Just.
I mean, he's a
speedrunner
guy that repeats things many times. It's kind of the way of most of Russian players in this game for some reason. I don't know why it's a thing.
Yeah, most of the time when I use it, I have a specific path in mind where I want to do it, but he just didn't have anything in mind. He just went out and did it, and just 5 seconds later, just bumped into this scout and.
Yeah, I can't say I've used it much. Probably not at all in competitive, because I have seen that you need to make sure that you don't miss your turn, because missing your turn is worse than any possible thing you can do with this thing. If you're confident, yes, but missing it once will cause a disaster, so... And to be fair, if you're charging like half the bar, it's not even that big of it.
It's like probably half a second, maybe not even half a second you save, but it's very safe in that regard, so...
Yeah, but you're also like wonking around left and right while you do it, so is it really that faster than walking straight if you're just charging a little bit? If you're charging the full bar, yes, of course, but that's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's also a factor of you get more time to think about what you're actually doing and how you're approaching the situation right now, how much power you want to use, what are the positionings like.
I feel like you need a lot of brain power to not make a very bad mistake. Oh my god, Michael.
Maybe it's already natural to him. I don't know how much he trained before this. Oh, this is a setup and a half. Oh, it looks good.
Well, let's see if it's a shrapnel and a half. It is. It looked like a
Tony Hawk?
70 maybe?
Yeah. I think it's probably just 50. I don't think there was much more. We'll only be able to check with the replay, but...
yeah, I try to look at the numbers. I didn't see much.
I think I only saw 130 in the 20, so still good turn in that regard.
Yeah. The point is, with this thing, you gotta be absolutely sure of what you're doing, because then you run into situations where, for example, I had, the fact that we're playing red versus purple makes me think of my match with Komori last year, where he was doing it all the time, and he ran into a couple issues because of that.
Yeah, very clean execution here, 33 damage. I don't know how much it was, but it was probably something under 40, that's why he was going for that one. And...
no, he skipped his turn.
Yeah, the under 40, right? Yeah, something
okay.
Under 40, so he was like...
But you were saying... The camera work was weird because the crate dropped when the turn where he skipped, but he did skip his turn, we promise.
Yes. Jumps coming in, wanting to gain another skip.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat right now. I am sorry if, like, a couple of new people have joined the server wanting to participate at the wrong time. Unfortunately, we have Grunt League, which is the tournament for new players, only once a year, because we cannot afford more with the current team we have. So it's always sad to tell people you have to wait next year, but it's still nice to see people interested, because I mean, the level of play in this Grunt League has been kind of insane. The semi-final between Amne7ia and Warko was probably my favorite Grunt League match of all time.
This is maybe turnover? Yeah.
Yeah, it's turnover. I don't understand the move there. Why did he do that?
Maybe an accidental input? Can always happen. It happened to me in the previously viewed maybe exhibition match.
I don't think it was that, because he just took the jetpack, aimed for that guy, and released it on top of him, so it doesn't feel like... Oh my god! See, this is the thing. I don't think Michael has this move as his repertoire, usually. I think he's just doing it because he saw Amne7ia do it. I don't think it's a good thing to do overall.
I mean, he definitely sees the values of it, right? Which is gaining more time.
Yeah, of course. He has seen it enough times that he probably can see how it's done. That was a beautiful poison, by the way, even though the Grenadier was already poisoned.
Ooh. And the Grenadier takes another turn. I think that's a lose of focus here for Michael. He definitely should not have let this guy take one more turn.
Chris, please. I just read that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Chris, you're totally right. I mean, that's why we called it that, of course. There's no...
Yeah, I was gonna say, the first time he ignored the Grenadier, it was a okay move, because he just had he couldn't kill him in that turn, so he would have another full cycle to make him skip, but then he completely forgot about him.
Yeah. Let's see what he's up to now.
But Amne7ia has this pretty much set up skip there, so... And I think Michael can still do this, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a very close matchup. We did see a skip coming from Amnesia, right? And some extra damage
That's
here.
a pretty good one.
We did
The
see.
scout can't be that high. This guy's on 45, but Michael now knows that he's on 35.
Yeah,
So
big
that's probably another skip coming.
big showcase here. Mark with 100 and Red Guy with 104. We only see. Actually, there's no kill been done on the purple team yet. Funnily enough, even though we've seen a lot of damage there.
Yeah, but Amnesia only has. Well, not Amnesia. Michael only has that para, right?
Yeah, that para and that scout, and that's it. It's 2v5 currently.
And the scout is not on very good health. He took a snipe and a cluster, so he cannot be healthier than 40.
Yeah, well, both guys have missed one turn, that jetpack, and of course that failed skip.
But there is a lot of skips coming up for Amnesia, so the game is not over.
Yeah, for Michael, of course. But this is not the way. There's like 10 ways to okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It doesn't even need to
was-
deflect the skip.
Yeah. It's like it was not the good moment to do it because he just took his turn. You could have waited, and either of your picks can easily do it with one of his weapons.
Yes, you are right, Revan. If we don't see enough etching, me and my friend Mark are not gonna watch this anymore. It's
Okay, now I'm starting to see that Amnesia maybe has tried that edging the thing a little too much, because it's one thing to know the walls you can do it on, but it's another completely different thing to do it on boots.
okay. Gets him into 2-hit range, maybe TNT range, but yeah. Hefbar is speaking.
TNT range on a scout and para guy.
Yeah. We do see the health bar being in favor of Amnesia even before this damage here. The 60 HP damage was counted.
I mean, this is just a no-brainer for me. Snipe the 100 guy, then hit him with a bazooka, and then poison him.
Ooh, no scope. Oh my
No scope,
God.
no!
How did that not connect? I mean, it's...
That was very good. I mean, it probably has to do with the fact that you're actually still turning when you press X while turning.
Yeah.
But I think focus is completely gone off the window for Michael right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't have changed a lot. Like, it was just 1 HP. This guy would have gone for a double poison. And maybe even a head jump. It was just not his turn. This guy's...
Yeah. It's just not his turn.
The other guy's sneezing on a bridge, which sounds like a derogatory term or something. I don't know.
How is the scout that just sniped the purple one? How much is he on? Pretty healthy, right?
This guy's on, yeah. My friend Mark is on 100, and this game is over now. Even with
Yeah.
skips.
I mean, there is 2 skips in a row coming up for Amnesia, but again,
Yeah.
it was just... you should have focused on the 100 guy, and if you did that, you could have gained another skip. That's gonna be self-damage, unfortunately. Or, wait, no, it's the para going first. I think the para is going first, yes.
Oh, okay. But wait, with the double skip, he can still collect some... Oh, he can't make this guy skip. Yeah, then never mind.
Yeah. That last scout turn where he's almost sniped the Grenadier, but missed by a millimeter. That was the most important turn for Michael. He should have either dealt some damage on the 100 paratrooper or poisoned the other scout. Then, at that point, the comeback was possible.
Oh, quick shot mortar. Nope.
Yeah. It was the right call, because he's on 100. You gotta save turns. A mortar, a double 50 mortar is the only way you can kill him. but Michael has realized that now it is the time to give it to Amne7ia, and now we are 1-1. Both players going second, where one so far, that's a 70 mortar.
Yes.
And Amne7ia takes Hedge Maze.
Yeah, take that match. Both players win with their second turn, and probably, arguably, no, never mind. They just win with their second turn, and it keeps things interesting. No 3-0 today. Let's all celebrate that for now.
Yeah. And I would say there's a pretty good chance that we get to map 5, considering we have Bomb Town and Upstream coming up. But let's not jinx it. We're gonna go back. We're gonna come back after a short break for map 3.
Yes, we go into map 3, and Michael's information are flashing up again. Because I forgot to hide them. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to Bomb Town. Big bombs, big town. Yeah.
Yeah, now the momentum is shifted completely back to Amnesia, because he's got a map where he's going first, he has the strongest lineup, and he's expected to win. But Bombtown is not as easy. Not that easy, it's complicated to navigate. You can find yourself next to a barrel all of a sudden, and things can turn around, so we'll see how it plays.
Yeah, first turn, and as we will see, Michael with everything but a Grenadier against a Mid Grenadier. And Amnesia's first, that's a, yeah, tough crowd to...
It's a bad one, but the same thing will happen in Upstream, so... Unless my man Amnesia has cooked something crazy, I think we can expect one player to be the favorite in the next two maps.
Yes. Overall, very balanced in terms of what we will go for. And
don't troll people, Revan.
We will get the music going. What do you want to hear, Mr. ADB? What nation?
Why not the purple one? Why not?
The purple. I gotta find it now. I said it. Editing and editing.
Okay, we finally get Amnesia to go first.
And his theme is kicking in. And his facts are kicking in as well. Amnesia, with his premiere, is the first player to reach a Grunt League final after losing their first match in the season. It is the most funnest of fun facts.
1 second.
Ooh, MoMA is looking bleak. It's got some yards to traverse and gets it. So while ADP is compromised, we have seen clean MoMA, and we have seen the Grenadier body blocking the scout, going for a para. Everything is going according to plan for Amnesia. So Michael will have his work cut out for him. Damage looks good. However, grouping up here is very much possible. It will all be... This first turn is already gonna dictate what we're gonna see for the rest of the match.
Okay, what did I miss? I had to lower TV volume to prevent them from getting to my microphone.
Yeah, Amnesia had a great start, body blocked, of course MoMA, and then a body block to the scout, attacking this tier para, but the para is going all out.
Body blocked, and I guess Michael is now trying to take the guy out.
Yeah, this para was able to go all out with his arsenal before being blown to pieces, probably in... Well, maybe not anymore after he's dropped his arsenal.
I think that the Grenadier is in skip range. Would you try to bait Amnesia into going for a heal there?
Yeah, this was something that we had in the exhibition match earlier on the map.
Oh, what?
Field invasion.
Why is he not grouping him up? Oh, yeah, maybe he is.
Maybe... Oh, he's preparing him for skip. Very nice. It's gonna be right after the medic as well, so there's very little room to avoid it. But
yeah.
Yeah, the baiting is definitely possible here for Michael.
That's kind of what you need to disrupt the script that's very much going into Amnesia's favor, right?
Yeah, honestly, let's look at the lineup. It will be Michael's scout that will go last in this whole bunch. So it's even guaranteed to be used. Like there's, unless Amnesia preemptively gets some extra damage on his Grenadier, they will. There's no way to avoid the skip unless you want to ruin your MoMA.
Also, is this guy next? Because if he's not, he is right on the barrel after this TNT.
Ooh, I think
not right on
he
it,
is. Yeah.
He is. Okay.
Amnesia packed the classic Medgram Parasepper Scout.
Yeah, so I think right now Amnesia is in full control. The only thing that can possibly disrupt this is, as we said, the bait, which is, I think it's unlikely to work because a player like Amnesia will know where to cross, but the fact that we will have to do it in 30 seconds and also go back to the medic may cause some problems for him.
No, the gunner here is obviously the weakest of the bunch. The lineup. Can he?
Yeah, but he can still hit the sapper. I mean, I don't remember where he ran off to.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
There's still some good weapons. I think there's a rifle burst, and maybe a rocket launcher. Homing missile.
Homing
Okay.
missile. Yeah, I just hit the sapper. This is not the important battle to fight here now. So yeah, a good 40 anyway.
And now the two scouts, right? Let's see what they will do. Will be very deciding. Obviously,
Yeah, it's gonna be crucial.
Obviously the double here is crucial, but if he is going for this, there is a room here to go for a double with the Grenadier and his own power, is in Michael's perspective. But it's
probably very, very hard.
But I think it's the thing he needs to do to stay in this game.
No. I think the most important, the thing he needs to wait, he needs to hope that Amnesia misses or like fails to do the. Please tell me he knows where he's going. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, he's thinking about it.
Okay, so.
Okay.
I mean, if he lines up in a way that the Grenadier is guarantee hit, then fine. That is a good move.
Oh god, this.
But here's the thing: this guy is gonna be poisoned. That might not hit.
No. Oh yeah.
It did. Okay.
The mine is just doing its part. Okay.
Okay, so this is the crucial turn. Amnesia needs to run back to the Grenadier, heal, and then also get the MoMA back. If he does, the game is pretty much over, because Amnesia takes another turn with a Grenadier, Michael skips with his Paratrooper, there's no way to come back from that.
Yeah, but it's...
if he doesn't, which he's doing, Grenadier will skip.
And Para will skip.
And Para will skip, so... Probably the correct choice because he's still taking 2 skips over 1.
Yeah, of course. Like you don't want to.
So 3 turn skips in a row. Wow, that's kind of amazing.
And it's back to Amnesia again, but there's no real target. I guess he has to move now.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no real target
like
here.
Revan is saying, better to ignore the Grenadier skip turn. But as like we said, Michael's hope to gain this game back was basically Amnesia making a mistake in that turn.
Yeah, if he would have gotten that skip turn of himself avoided there, Michael that is, he would have definitely had more of a chance. Now it's of course looking bleak, but let's not.
Hello?
Okay, that's a misturn, basically.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, who is gonna take care of the medic of Michael? Like, there's nobody focused on that guy at all. He will, of course, maybe eat another trank, but he's still gonna be on 80 HP. Oh no.
Really?
Oh, of course, it despises him a turn.
Oh
the MoMA
wait,
will be reversed.
that's right. He's causing the MoMA reverse.
Putting fate into his own hands, basically. And wow, that's a very good catch from Michael.
Okay, that's a play of Hogs War League move, if I'm honest.
Of course, yeah. We didn't even see it coming, like...
No, at all. Because I was just dead set on hitting this guy, just take out this sapper. He's on 61, he's next to the barrel.
think he's aiming for some mines, but I do believe that Poison just took out the last one remaining there.
Oh, but that sapper just took his turn and he's placing him next to a barrel now. That's a bad one for Michael. Although to be, I mean, he's on 72, so it's you can just hit that barrel with anything and he's dead.
Yeah, maybe there's a way to retaliate here. Oh yeah, oh there's a barrel.
Honestly, I would just place myself inside the building and flamethrower that guy next to the barrel.
Yeah, it's a good setup. The medic of Amnesia will of course skip. Oh, he's looking for who? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he was looking for the scout. He can still get him.
Oh, more to the right, dude.
No.
Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe use the trajectory here.
No. Unlucky.
I mean, he took a bleep and wasn't able to set it up. It's very unfortunate.
Okay, so I think Amnesia's gonna take that sapper out now. Because he basically has no other target.
Yeah. I think it's a kill.
Is that gonna be enough to send 72? I think he's survived, maybe?
Oh.
61, wow.
That's a sharp drop-off.
Yeah, it's, I was getting, I was thinking about it, like, we took it for a granted 75, but think about what you have in mission 15, for example, in the campaign, where that spy is just really close to it, and you get a 72 for some reason.
Oh, TNT. I think it's more of a shrapnel situation here, but I guess safe damage is still damage. Oh, he sets up a 1-2, like the guy will go next that he's body blocking this guy with and tripling up basically.
Yeah, he was in sight range, but homing missile is much safer than a bazooka if you could find where the guy was.
How did I ruin Hogs with that Revan, huh? It's
I think he's referring to the very first time where you actually killed a pig of your team to gain MoMA reverse.
Yeah,
it was you who did that first.
I remember
in the final
P-Drake.
with Fox of
Yeah.
2022. I think. Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember it was P-Drake, and I had power in last. Something that Amnesia also put here on the other map, the second map, Hedge Maze.
Does that make sense to hit the medics now?
I think so. If you end up in a situation where you have a medic and another guy alive as your opponent, you're gonna heal back and forth constantly, and body blocks will be more strict.
Yes, but at the same time, the only guy who was healable is full health on the other side of the map, and by hitting your own medic, I think you're giving Michael a chance to kill the purple medic before he has a chance for another reverse.
This could be with a lot of lucky kill.
If you have just a medic and a gunner, the medic is gonna run out of tranks faster, and you just gave him another target with that para you placed there, plus this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the medic will be able to dish out two tranks, one to the medic, one to the para that's on this side, that's on that side of the island of the map. And he can crawl over here but yeah, Amnesia notices that, and he just puts more focus on the medic.
Yeah, of course. It makes sense to hit the medic more now, because why would you hit the gunner on 140? He can just be healed if the medic is on good health. But yeah, now he's gonna crank the medic again.
Yes.
And then he's probably getting another turn, and he can track the para, maybe?
Yeah, next up after this is...
Scout, okay.
Oh yeah, the scout is going beforehand, and he's gonna go for a skip, I guess. Or not?
Because he's on 16, right?
Yeah, it's hard to do on... Oh, there's a kicking in.
But then you're also risking hitting your own guy.
This seems like almost a lost turn.
Honestly, I would have gone for a safe skip on the gunner. He's on a full health. That means his health is gonna drop a lot, and the medic has no chance to heal him. Yeah, I don't like this move.
Yeah, now the medic, now the gunner is just gonna wreak havoc at whatever he can see. And the body blocking game, of course. No, you don't want to do that.
Why not?
Is that a miss? Yeah.
It is a miss, but why not?
I don't know, you could just body block preemptively somebody else and just deal damage to somebody else. This guy was gonna...
Would have made it easier to plan another skip on the medic when the poison, if he was on like 27 instead.
I mean, if he hits his own medic, he's down to 17 regardless, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Maybe just hit a bazooka? I don't know. That would have
that's
that
right.
splits them apart.
If he hits just the medic, it's still like a skip turn, so it's basically the same. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, and this guy has still some jetpacks left. Michael needs to make notice of that.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Ooh, okay, 2 misses in a row, kinda. The medic on the other side has his time ticking. Actually, it's great that he is on 17 HP.
Leave the medic there. He's gonna be on 7. He has to make it to the other side to get a trank out. If he doesn't, he skips twice.
There's no way that...
That's another miss.
The final touches that are missing here that could make this...
oh my god, this is a mistake, I feel like. This is a mistake.
I know that the gunner has a rifle burst, so there's bound to be some situation where he can double hit both guys.
Yeah, the thing is, the gunner can just get away as far as he can from the medic.
Okay, maybe some reverse jumps here. Gonna make it a bit quicker. How much is the scout on? Do you know?
Scout? He should be on mid, like half of his health range, I think.
Okay, I think...
Is he next?
No, not... And now he hits it. Okay. Oh
my god, that's skip range! Wait!
Okay.
Wait, everybody.
51? 58, okay.
58. If he actually hit the scout, it would have been better, because he could have also debilitated him. And that would basically have made it so that Amne7ia had 2 useless picks on this side of the map.
I smell a mine coming, like, unless he knows the clean ways to get over there. Oh, why? That's a big throw.
Yeah, how much is the para on?
I think 40
Amne7ia just
something?
took 100 HP of his para.
24. I don't know if that range is good for the poison barrel, because no range is good for poison barrels.
Wait. Let me think. He needs to get some head jumps on this guy. He looks like he found a good way to.
Yeah, there's 2 left now.
He has a lot of time to do it. Don't overdo it. You gotta kill the para now. The medic will skip. You can finish the head jump.
No, don't go for it. The range will fuck you over. Or will it?
I don't know if that works.
Oh my god.
It does!
It is insane. This is like the first time the poison barrel has actually worked.
The game is over. 1 head jump on the sapper, and then Michael has two turns in which he can kill the scout.
Oh my god. Don't screw it up now. There you go. Don't walk into a mine. Don't crash the game.
And also don't crash the game by running into the boots.
Yeah. This is a very easy flat angle shot for 1.
Oh wait, no. He's still on 58, right?
Oh, he gets him into the water. Maybe it's all... Okay. So he's on 31. Not a flamethrower range.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's gonna have to use a bazooka.
Does he have a rocket launcher left? Don't walk that close to mines with the... Oh my god! Just flat angle it. Just beam it. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit low, isn't it?
No,
but he gets it. Okay.
If it's a bit low, he would have just bounced on the water. It's fine. What a comeback!
Ooh. Bunch of mistakes that ended up stacking on top of each other in the end.
I think this, more than any other game, shows that Amnesia's late game needs some work.
Yeah, he was pretty sure maybe about himself, and then you kind of forget that there's lots of ways to come back, especially with poison skips. As
Yeah,
we've seen.
but the thing is, this cannot even be like. You have to consider the fact that they made. There was a couple of turns in a row where they made no damage because they were making mistakes, and just that shows you that the pressure did more than any other technical or tactical skill did in this, and Michael just managed to emerge it victorious. I think just because of the barrel thing, he deserves this map.
Yeah, the
'Cause
barrel.
I did not think of that.
He took a gamble with that, whether he knows it or not. But it paid off with the skip, and incredible.
Yeah, it was also needed because the scout was on 2 hits to kill, so
Yeah.
he needed that skip turn. Like
Exactly.
that was insane. GG.
Yeah. And now he's got all the advantages he needs in Upstream.
Yep.
The 4th map of this matchup. So,
Yeah, it's gonna be him going first, and Amnesia will have to really pull off another very good comeback to bring this game to map 5.
right. See you on map 4. we are back. Map for Upstream, as pre-mentioned, is What's Up, and Matt Gren is What's Up for Michael with first turn, like we said.
Yeah. I mean, we said it before. We said that the momentum was shifting. The momentum has shifted once again. And now Michael just needs to play it kinda safe. And I think the title will be his.
Yeah, it's always about keeping a cool head, but in the finals, it's rather hard to do that. But he did keep his cool for at least some moves. We saw that amazing self TNT to get the MoMA in the last map.
Yeah, it just goes to show you that even in maps that look set, it's always possible to come back, kinda. That being said, it is Upstream. It's one of the ones where it's the hardest to do. And probably even lineup-wise, there's a discussion to be had whether bringing a couple on Bombtown instead of on here for Amnesia was the correct pick. But then again, it's the same thing I did last year for the match with you. Upstream was also map 4. I figured, why place the Grenadier here? Because if I go second, I have a low chance to win anyway. And that must have been the same thought process that Amnesia went through as well. I imagine.
Yeah. We see a bit of a botched MoMA. I feel like we've seen this 1,000 times on that spot on Upstream. Like it always happens with the MoMA. And there's a bit of swimming here, and oh my god, he's gonna kill the medic. Okay.
Okay, that's. Oh wait, though. I don't like this, and I think you know why.
Oh boy, this is This is 1-on-1.
Is he exploding?
No.
Okay, two things. Is he in skip range?
He might.
He's definitely higher than 20 because we would have seen the animation otherwise.
Yeah, if you do everything optimal.
Second thing, Michael, you do not put your medic and grenadier so close to each other. That is the ticket for Amnesia.
The ticket for.
And he's not taking it.
God. It's also the ticket for all map 5 lovers. But yeah, he has way more than enough time to. Like that, but. But look at everybody, like there's 4 picks of Michael completely across the line here.
I would have just gone for these two though. You gotta kill them. You have to absolutely bunch them up, and now that gives Michael a chance to maybe protect his guy as well.
Yeah, there's another.
By putting close to the medic as well. We still have no idea how much the medic is on that side. People in chat are saying he used hide, which is hilarious.
Yeah, for some reason it did not show up, and it's suboptimal here, but he keeps this guy close to those two, so a bit of a body block is going on.
Look at the bunching up on that side of the minimap.
Yeah, this guy's gonna run there too. There's no other targets except that one guy far off to the right. Whoever cares about that guy.
I feel like this is the guy, you know, the meme of the guy showing up with pizzas and the room is on fire?
Yeah, this is fun. It is. It's... oh my god.
Yeah, he's doing what is currently the best way to give yourself a chance to win this game, which is put the Grenadier and Medic close to each other. It is unfortunate there's a para there as well, but a 2-for-1 that I honestly would take it anyway. And Michael is doing the same. That is how sometimes is going in these kind of maps.
Yeah, and I feel like the next 2 turns are going to decide how this match is going to go. We're going to have Amnesia with the Sapper, with his 4th guy coming in, and then the Scout is next, so... but that's very good. That's very good. Yeah, you gotta think now. What do? Do you place a TNT so you can skip the medic, or do you?
Amnesia's oh, just place the or just place the paratrooper in the mix. Why not?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, you can place it right there. Optimal.
Also, I appreciate the fact that he hasn't shown the health of his medic yet. I feel like Michael is taking the risk not checking it up, because if he's not on skip range, he's in trouble.
Oh my god, is the game gonna crash? I feel like it is. This might be too much to handle at some point.
Yeah, I think that might be a possibility.
Like if we see like if 70 or 90 mortar or shrapnel or whatever, and oh my god.
Okay, Michael is just going to the medic. He's going to check on him.
Yeah, thank God for him.
How much is he on? 34.
Oh, that's just enough.
Just a hit. Just a kill, I mean. Got lucky with the water death. Also because he took no damage, but I was gonna say he would have definitely taken damage if he died on land.
Is that something that happens outside of the map? I think this was map
does.
border. Okay.
I have no idea why is the case, but I think there's just a piece of land that obstructs the damage somehow, and you can get some occasions like these where it's just no damage on the pig that is on top for some reason.
This was nothing. Nothing could have prepared me for this. I never would have imagined that this map was gonna go that way.
What is that throw? That was amazing.
Yeah, no self hit. Got the medic in the water, very close to 88 now.
Look, he looks like the guy, and he just has 2 bodyguards that are taking him to the club.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like a promising move for Michael. He can make the next guy skip.
Yeah,
and then get the Grenadier.
Unfortunately, it's looking pretty bad for Amnesia because this guy is skipping next right away.
Yeah. Medic's alive and well. Grenadier is still on 70 HP. There's so much work for
Grenadier will probably throw a cluster on both of these two. That will probably get a double kill as well.
Just get rid of both, and you have yourself a huge advantage.
Oh yeah, by the way, just yeah, that was an explosion.
And
we gotta appreciate the fact that Michael managed to heal his Grenadier in the middle of 2 enemy pigs.
Yeah, that's very risky. Hitboxes are funky like that. It could have gone to anyone at that spot. Now maybe shrapnels are the only way.
Again, put them together and try to kill them both. I think that is the best choice, right? Or just that. That is also good.
I mean, he's got a skip coming up with the Para here. I don't know about turn order, or maybe the Para is just next.
Wait, does he?
Yeah, the Para is on 23. It just needs 1 poison. Oh, this guy also just needs 1 poison now.
He's also on 20.
Scout is still alive and healthy, and you know Scouts are last game winners. End game winners.
The problem is the medic is still alive, so... Yeah, a good balance of grunt silliness and good plays, although I think so far the good plays definitely outweigh the rest. Like Chill Hill and Bomb Town were insanely tactical. Probably one of the best grand finals, definitely the best grand final so far.
So we have a 2v5 now. Andy.
Oh well, there's also Agar versus KB, which was very good too, but I feel like not as close as this one so far.
So he needs to make use of his body blocks. This is not a guy you want to... Okay.
Yeah, you gotta try to get advantage of the point. Why not poison the medic?
Oh, he's body blocked. He gets... I mean, he can still kill the medic before this guy gets his turn. He gets his turn, so this is...
That's gonna be the focus for Amnesia now.
Oh, but now you can just bump him in there again.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with positioning with in every possible turn.
It's 1-on-1 fighting back on your enemy with positioning them with TNT. So very nice plays from Michael here.
Yeah, maybe Revan, but all I can think of about that final is the insane finish of Over the Top. So that stuck with me. So
maybe
gotta go for a shrapnel now.
Yeah, he has to go after this because this is his last TNT already.
Is it his last turn before the medic moves though?
No, right? This is not a desync.
No, there's no way. Is he trying to stuck him in some kind of...
Maybe he thinks the guys are going to be stuck there, but they're obviously not. That tile in front of him is not slippery, right? Probably.
Maybe he needed... Maybe he knew that... Wait. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Okay, now we have the shrapnel again. There's nothing else left here. This guy has no TNTs left. He's only left down to shrapnels, which... How many do you have? 3, right?
Yeah, yeah, but why not...
The medic.
What is happening? Just go kill the medic.
No, this is a desync. This is a desync, right? I don't... Or is he going for the gunner, actually? No, okay.
No. What are you talking about, Niclas? He's clearly pointing at pigs.
I feel like he's a bit out of it. I mean... Does he think he can hit a 50 from there? No, okay. So the medic will cover... That's a nice one.
Very good hit, by the way.
Okay. Confirmed not a desync.
But you should have gone for the medic, because if you killed him, then the Grenadier would have skipped, and the position wouldn't have mattered, because you would move again. So that is definitely a miss.
And yeah, the next thing that's gonna miss is Amne7ia is gonna miss his turn, and then we have a big cluster, and we have a new champion, basically,
I
already.
guess so. With a survival bonus, too.
That would be insane, yeah. I think he 90
was this winnable if he managed to kill the medic?
Oh, this was winnable on a lot of stages, but the chaos, I guess, from the early on grouping up was a bit too much to handle for Amne7ia, which is understandable.
Let's see. I mean, the Grenadier would have died, the medic would have died, the snow ski is on 90, the gunner was still in very good health.
Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, shrapnel, right?
Yeah, but on the right target. That was the whole point.
Yeah. But I feel like it was already too late. Like, he should have started. If he would have gotten that... The medic at one point was an 88 HP and could have maybe died to a 90. That would have really put him back in the game.
Yeah, I think the main problem for Amne7ia in this final was focusing the right pig at the right pigs at the right moment, especially on Upstream, where I mean, I get it, I understand, and I do not, you know, I'm not being that guy who goes like, oh, you should have done that. No, I'm just saying, of course, the pressure does eat at you sometimes. So I'm just saying, it is a recurrent problem in some of his games where he just has some trouble understanding which pigs to kill first. And that's a shame, because he is an amazing player. He will definitely be one of the contenders for Middle League, which, by the way, we haven't said that at all this evening. They will be both Amne7ia... Oh my god. Michael. Both Michael and Amne7ia, and also the 2 semifinalists that lost the semifinals, Warco and Lewis, will be in Middle League. We are currently at 9 players confirmed. I'm trying to get to 10 because I'm still waiting for the response of a couple people. Usually we would have the full roster by the time the final plays, but that's not the case this time. Anyway, that's where those players will play for the chance to join the Hogs League, which is where we, me, Niclas, and the other quote-unquote top players are. Okay, no, he only got a 30. I mean, If neither of them are moving next, they're still killable. Okay, never mind. Pick up heavy machine guns. Revan is screaming that in the chat.
Yeah, Riven is the most hyped, and yes, Riven, of course. Sadly, heavy is the crown. Even if he was making jokes about me being in the final this time here as well because of the exhibition match.
Kinda shows us that maybe if he managed to kill the medic in that turn, the comeback was probably still possible, because Michael made a couple of mistakes. I feel like this is... I don't know if the pack barrel triggers. No?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean...
So yeah, but this is the last turn from Amne7ia, so...
It might also be down to stamina, I guess, right? Like best of 5, first best of 5 for these guys.
Yes,
combined with the stress of being in the final, and then also having such a weird...
It has been a while since we've seen a sapper that is both out of shrapnels and out of TNTs. That's a very nice way to go, and MichaelJ2 is the new Grunt League champion.
Yeah, very much deserved. No shame from Amnesia's plays. He played very well today, showed some great stuff as well. Yeah.
I mean, Michael crossed this Grunt League as completely unbeaten. He won all 4 matches of the Swiss. He beat Raven Crown in the semi-final, kind of pretty smoothly. He beat Lewis in the quarterfinal. Sorry, beat Lewis in the semi-finals very smoothly. It was not smooth tonight, but it was a very good match because they both played very well. They both felt the pressure. I feel like either player could have won today, and it would have been. Really?
No, no, it's good.
Are you really gonna play it by YouTube?
Yeah, I'm cheap like that. That's sorry.
Oh, come on. Okay. Oh well.
The champ is here.
That is, of course, gonna be the last piece of content for a while. We have a couple of exhibitions coming up, but then it's going to be. I feel like we're 90% sure on that. Last week of May, where we have Middle League, and we have a new set of matches that are hopefully of this level, because the semi-final between Warco and Amne7ia, this game, we love to see those matches. We love to see people pumped up. GG's in the chat, GG's from us as well. Well, what else can you really say? Michael, do you want to say something? You're the new Grunt League champion.
Yeah, I am extremely happy, but this journey was not an easy one. I must thank to every single opponent that I faced in this league. Amne7ia, Raven Crown, Chris, Lewis, everyone that I faced were giving me a good challenge. I'm glad that they gave me the challenge and I was able to persevere. I also want to thank my friends that got me to Hogs of War, mainly Mav and PT. And yeah, all of the coordinators and hosts that were hosting these amazing matches. So yeah, GG to everyone and thank you.
Yeah,
that's very nice. They should push this game on esports. I agree, Simo. I agree. But for the moment, I think we are done. And Niclas, I think you pulled up the wrong video. If you wanna.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been awkward. Yeah, this is the right one, of course. But
yeah. GG to all the Grunt League players. It's always amazing to have Grunt League with new people all this year. We had multiple players who didn't even speak English, but you know, through the language of Hogs, we speak to each other or whatever. I don't know where that quote is from. Anyway, see you guys in, I guess, about a month, a bit more than that, for Middle League. And until then, hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.